Workout Ninjas, welcome to Yoga with Dojo Cat. Today I'm going to take you through a really quick energizing yoga flow that you can do to get a little movement in so that you can take on the rest of your day feeling amazing, okay? Let's just get into it. We are going to begin in a child's pose, knees nice and wide, melt your hips onto your heels, extend those arms out, keep them active, lifting those forearms off the mat, spread your fingers nice and wide, and bring your forehead to touch the mat. Deep breath in through the nose, really filling that belly, and exhale out through the mouth. We're going to lift up and briefly climb all the way over to the left, melting back down. And coming all the way through center to the right. Come back to center. We're going to really plant into those hands and roll into a upward facing dog. Bringing those hands under your shoulders. We're going to press into a tabletop position. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin and tailbone to the sky. Exhale, round the spine, tucking your chin to your chest. Really think about pressing that mat away. Inhale, expand, getting some length in that spine. Exhale, contract. One more time, inhale. This is my favorite flow. It just feels so nice. Exhale, cat. All right, come back to that neutral spine. Tuck your toes, and we're going to sit back on our toes, getting a nice stretch in our feet. So this can be pretty intense, but especially for you jiu-jitsu people, it's really important to stretch your feet. So if this is really intense, just stay on your palms here. If you can go a little deeper, you can sit all the way up onto your heels. So if you're sitting on your heels, you can join me in getting some wrist rolls, going in both directions. And release those feet, coming back into that tabletop position. All right, we're gonna give our wrists a little extra love here. We're gonna turn our hands so that our fingers first go sideways and then face our knees. So fingers to the side and then facing our knees. Another pretty intense stretch here. Just lean back as far as you can without obviously like ripping anything. Wouldn't want that. And release, bringing your fingers facing frontwards again. Facing forward. Tuck those toes again, and we're gonna lean back again, sitting back on those toes. Just a couple breaths this time. From here, we're going to go into our first little balance. It's kind of a fun little one. So we're just going to lean back and pick our knees up and sit on our toes. We're just going to keep our hands at heart center. So we're in like a little squat here, knees together, spine nice and long. Let's just take 1 second, roll those shoulders up and down away from our ears. And you can plant those hands to the mat and straighten your legs for a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on your shins, gaze forward, nice flat back. Exhale, back into that forward fold. We're gonna straighten the right leg, bending the left. And then inhale that right arm to the sky, getting a nice little twist in our forward fold. Release that hand to the mat, bend the right leg, straighten the left, Bringing that right hand to center. Inhale, left arm to sky. And release that hand to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep those hands to the sky. Exhale, nice little cactus arms. Lift your chest, bring your chin to the sky. Exhale, back into that mountain pose. And then we're gonna swan dive back into that forward fold. Crawl your hands out. Meet me in the downward facing dog. And pedal our feet out here in our first downward facing dog. Rock up on those tip toes. Your feet should be feeling pretty stretched right now. Option to stay right here in this regular old down dog, which is just fine. Or if you like, you can go to this figure 4 variation with me. So just bringing that right ankle, crossing it over top of the left knee. Trying to open up that right hip and grounding down into that left heel. And then bring that foot right to the sky for a split dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open up that hip. Inhale, and on your next exhale, step in between your hands, drop that right knee, uncurl those toes. Meet me in a low lunge. Beautiful work. Curl those left toes, lift up into a high lunge. Grounding into that right foot, we're gonna press off that back foot and lift that left knee nice and high, taking hold of it with that right hand. And then we're going to extend that left arm behind us and gaze back at those fingertips. Squeeze the core. Focus on something to help you with your balance. Release the twist, keep that knee up. And we're gonna slowly kick it behind us, bringing our palms behind us to the sky. For our warrior 3. And release that foot down to the mat. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, folding forward, plant the hands, step back into plank, shift forward, drop 90 degrees for our chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And let's exhale into that child's pose. You can get a little movement here, rocking side to side, or you can find some stillness. All right, all together now. We're gonna take that work to the other side. So bring those knees together, adjust your clothes. Don't wanna accidentally flash the internet. And curl those toes. We're gonna go into that little squat balance. So curling those toes, we're gonna lean back and pop those knees up. Option to keep your hands at heart center. Or if you like, you can extend your arms above, interlocking your fingers, getting some length in that spine. You can release your hands to the mat and straighten your legs for a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Plant your left hand into the middle. Straighten your right leg, bend to the left. Inhale, right arm to sky. Release that hand to the mat. Straighten the left leg, bend the right. Right hand in center, and inhale, left arm to sky. Release that hand to the mat, straighten both of your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep those hands to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms, lift the chest. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, swan dive. Bringing your hands to the mat and crawling back out into a downward facing dog. All right. Get some movement in here or find stillness. It is up to you. Option to stay in this down dog. Option to meet me in this forward figure four variation on the left side. Beautiful work. All right, inhale that leg into the sky for our split dog. Exhale, bend the leg off to the side. Inhale. Exhale, bring that foot in between your hands. Drop that right knee, uncurl the toes. Low lunge. Bring those hands to the sky, or if your shoulders are burning, feel free to bring them to heart center. It's up to you. Curl those right toes, lift up into a high lunge. Take any adjustments you need to get that proper alignment. All right, grounding into that left foot, kicking off the mat with that right foot, bringing that knee up. You can bring your hands to heart center for this. Taking hold of that right knee, extending that left arm out behind you, gazing back at it. Flex that right foot, squeeze your core, find your focus. Beautiful work, and release that twist very gently. Bring that leg behind you, parallel to the mat. Palms to the sky behind you for our warrior three. And release that foot to the mat and meet me in a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant those hands, step back into plank, shift forward, go through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhaling into child's pose this time. Nice work, you did the hard stuff. And now we're just going to take a couple of minutes to slow our heart rate down. We're going to come into tabletop, cross those legs behind you to sit on our bums, and then we're going to roll all the way down onto our back, bringing those knees into our chest. Bring your arms out to a T or cactus if you don't have the space. Drop your knees to the right, gazing over left shoulder. Bring those knees back through center with an inhale and exhale to the left, gazing over right shoulder. And come back to center. Give yourself another hug. Come up into a comfortable seated position, whatever that may be for you. All right, that is it for today. Hope you're feeling energized. I hope you're feeling amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe. I would love to have you in my little dojo. Your support helped me out so much, even just liking the video. I appreciate it. Great job taking care of yourself today. Go drink some water. You need it, kings and queens. And I forgot. You can follow me on Instagram. That's where I post my kickboxing and jiu-jitsu stuff. It is at dojocat713. And I will see you guys next time. Os.